The episode Hilloween is one of my favorite episodes of King of the Hill. The reason why is because the basic story of this episode is an overly sensitive Christian fights back against the biggest Satanist on King of the Hill. I'm of course talking about Hank Hill. So this episode begins on October 28th with Hank, Dale, Bill, and Boomhauer creating props for the school's haunted house. The guys scare Peggy when she's called into the garage, and we see how Hank and his friends celebrated Halloween as kids. So Peggy invites Lauren to go Halloween shopping, and she declines. At the store, Hank complains about how Halloween isn't scary anymore, and we cut to Luann's fellowship meeting. This is where we meet Judy Harper, resident everything is evil Christian psychopath. Because, you know, every religion has to have at least one. She gives a quiz about Halloween and quickly gets Luann indoctrinated into her belief system. The next day, we see Hank giving Bobby his old costume, and Luann comes in.
Halloween is a satanic holiday. It was invented by the Jewish.
Where did you hear that garbage?
Hank quickly strikes down Luann's new belief, and Bobby has seeds of doubt sowed for later. Luann goes off crying, and Peggy chews out Hank. Luann goes and talks to Judy Harper, and she reinforces her beliefs in Luann by manipulating and scaring Luann.
Satan be gone!
Luann lets it slip that Hank is putting on a haunted house at the school, which leads to the haunted house being canceled. Hank and Judy argue over the decorations, and Hank burns Judy.
Boomhauer, grab Hagatha. There's only room for one witch in here.
Later that night, Peggy suggests that Hank has a haunted garage, and Luann starts talking about Judy Harper, which leads to her and Hank fighting. Later that night, Hank takes Bobby out to teach him about the pranking side of Halloween. They were going to start by egging Dale's house until Hank remembers something.
You know, I'm suddenly reminded of a Bible quote. Do unto others.
So the two vandalize Judy's house and make a little too much noise when Bobby accidentally breaks a birdhouse. Judy comes out and Hank and Bobby bolt. Judy chases after them in her car where she runs over her cat and catches Bobby. So a cop shows up with Judy to the hills and Judy slanders the hills.
His antisocial behavior is the result of your whole family's anti-Christian values. The complacency of fools will destroy them. Proverbs.
Get out of my house. Exodus.
I just want to say Hank in this episode is amazing. So the next day, Luann talks to Bobby and convinces him that Hank is evil.
Oh, dang.
So we see Judy at a town meeting where she gets Halloween canceled. Hank isn't happy and states that he's going to show Bobby the true meaning of Halloween, and Luann promises to help Bobby. So it's Halloween night, and Luann drops Bobby off at Judy Harper's house, and we see Hank and Peggy sitting outside waiting for people to show up to his haunted house. We cut back to Judy, where...
Dinner's ready. Where's Grandpa?
Oh! That's your grandpa?
Haven't you heard? Our ancestors are monkeys.
Oh no! He's eating the baby! Stop him!
We can't. It's against the law to teach creationism.
There's people like Judy who make me want to take up drinking. So we see Peggy ask Luann about Bobby's whereabouts, and Peggy learns what Luann did.
Whoa, little missy, you hold it right there. I've had it up to here with your baloney. If you step between my husband and his son, I will cast you out like yesterday's garbage.
Peggy tells Hank, and Hank goes out to get his son.
Hank, no! You could go to jail.
I knew the risks when I put on the uniform. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Trick or treat!
The neighborhood starts joining Hank as he makes his way to Judy's house.
Trick or treat!
Trick or treat! Smell my feet! Give me something good to eat!
Trick or treat! Trick or...
So we see Judy getting people to pledge themselves to her as the neighborhood shows up. So Bobby has to choose between Hank or Judy.
Let's get some candy.
You'll go to hell!
You'll get candy.
Hell!
Candy.
Hell!
Candy.
Stop!
He makes his choice and Judy's not happy.
Fine! Go on, all of you! More room in heaven for me!
So that was Hilloween. I love this episode. As a Christian, I don't personally know any Judy Harpers, but I do know a lot of Hank Hills. I have a friend that has a Judy Harper in their family, and they won't let me near them because I would do what Hank does in this episode, minus the vandalism. Judy really is a great antagonist because she is not a good role model for anyone. She uses manipulation to trick people into her belief system, which regardless of religious beliefs is not okay, because everyone has a right to believe or not to believe in any deity that they choose. A part of Christianity is accepting people as they are, and Judy doesn't. Hank doesn't always either, but he is never as bad as Judy. So it's kind of cathartic to see what I would say most Christians are like, taking down the 1% whack jobs that exist. So I'm giving this episode a 7 out of 10. I enjoy it because I like seeing a whack job lose, but I wouldn't say this episode is overly funny or anything. Also, if you take anything from this episode, don't be like Judy, be like Hank. Hey guys, just a quick reminder, if you want to support this channel, the best way is to subscribe and like the video. Also, if you want to see me review something, leave your suggestions in the comments below, and if you want to see each episode early, I have a Patreon, and it's only $1 a month to get everything early. Thanks for watching.